Hey everyone, thank you for watching. In today's video, I am so excited to do because we are back with a new declutter, and this is going to be one massive lip collection declutter. I have my lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses, lip oils. Everything is going to be in here. It might be a little bit of a chaotic declutter, but I decided I just want to do it all at one time and get this over with, because the theme for my declutters for this season has been getting rid of all of my makeup, and this is, I don't need this many lipsticks. We got to get rid of these. Let's go. Welcome, the declutter series is back. I got a little bit sick at the end of December, so I took a little bit more time off than I was planning to because I went down pretty hard, but I am excited to be back with a declutter. So we're gonna do the full lip collection today. I'm just gonna be kind of going through everything here, so it's not the most organized declutter, but this is just the way that I personally want to do it. So this is how we're gonna be doing it. Usually in years past, I would do like lip liners, then lipsticks, then lip glosses, but I was like, I want to look at my full lip collection all together and see how many lip liners am I keeping, lipsticks, glosses, oils, etc. And I want to see it all as one collection instead of broken down into multiple. Now, I don't think that this is a terrible looking lipstick collection, considering that I do beauty full time. I feel like this year I was definitely a lot more particular on what lipsticks I was keeping in my collection. So I was doing a pretty good job of either A, just not testing out lip products that I didn't want to or I didn't feel like I was going to keep around, or I have passed on some lip products to my friends as well. So I think that this could be a lot worse, but it's not great. I'm not trying to say I have a minimalist lipstick collection here right now, but that's our goal for this video. So I'm just gonna jump in. I'm gonna start pulling at random. I truly wear the same, like, I don't know, 10 lip products over and over and over again. So we are going to really try to cut this down. But first of all, I see in here a freckle pen from Colourpop. So that doesn't need to be in here. All right, this is like a claw machine. Let's see what we got. Just declutter all the, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's see. I feel like I see a couple lip liners on tops. Maybe I'll grab some of these. So for lip liners, we have the Christian Audet and Mel Thompson Kitten. We have from Hindash, this is in Hush. From Makeup by Mario, this is it's either Danielle or Sam. This is the Danielle lip liner. And then from Rare Beauty, we have Humble. I'm not gonna be swatching everything just because this is a pretty large declutter. Typically, if there's just something I'm wondering about, I will then swatch it. But the Makeup by Mario didn't really do a lot for me. I bought this one myself and I was like, it's fine, but not something that I continually reach for. So I'm gonna declutter that one. The Christian Audet and Mel Thompson Kitten Lip Liner, I do still like to keep this around. I really do like the lip liner. I think that it's very beautiful, but obviously in memory of my friend Mel, I still do want to be keeping that one. I'm gonna declutter this one from Hindash. Again, I thought it was a fine lip liner, but nothing that like really stuck out to me, not one that I continue to go back to. And then Rare Beauty has some of my favorite lip liners, and I really like Humble. I like both the lip liner and the lipstick, kind of that really pretty light pink. I did mention the Rare Beauty in my Best of Beauty 2022, so also keeping that one. All right, picking up a few more lip liners. What do we have here? We have from M Cosmetics, this is also in Kitten. From NYX, this one is in Coal Crusher. Another one from Rare Beauty in Wise. We have BK Beauty, Sweet Pea, and then on the end here, Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Taupe. And from Nabla Cosmetics, this is in Nude number 2. I liked the ones from Nabla. I just don't tend to reach for it all that much anymore. I just feel like I have other ones that I go to more. So I'm gonna declutter that one. I really do like the ones from BK Beauty. Warm Spice is my favorite though. Sweet Pea, shade-wise, I feel like I have some other ones that I like even closer to that one. So I'm going to declutter this one just because of shade. I think that it's still a really nice lip liner. I actually really enjoy my Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Taupe. I wear this one really consistently and I've given it high reviews. So I'm going to keep this one. Same with Rare Beauty in Wise, and this one is a little bit of a darker tone, and I think that it's really beautiful, especially going for like the 90s look. So I'm going to keep both of those. One from NYX in Gold Crusher is unfortunately too light for me. Bought this one just a couple months ago from Ulta Beauty and I instantly was like, ugh. And I meant to grab another one and I never did, but I'm going to declutter that. Shade-wise, it doesn't work out for me. And then the M Cosmetics in Kitten, this was fine. Again, it was one of those that it just didn't necessarily necessarily blow me away. So I'm going to declutter both these. It is raining in Las Vegas, which is very strange. So if you can hear the rain, that's what's going on. But let's see, this one here is from Ofra Cosmetics. This is the collaboration that I did with them, and this is in Story. So I don't wear liquid lipsticks the most often these days, but every once in a while, if I do want my lipstick to like not move anywhere, I will grab Story. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. I mean, it also is my collaboration shade. I named it Story because I'm also a self-published author. My 9th novel just released recently, and I love the kind of deeper mauve shade. So I don't really have a lot of liquid lipsticks anymore, but of course I'm going to be keeping Story. Some from Colourpop. So this is the Fresh Kiss Lip Creme. I do like these. This one is in the shade You Are Mine, but it's not going to be my most reach for. There's some other Colourpop lip products and lip formulas that I like even more. I definitely do not mind this one though. I enjoy them, but again, I really want to keep what I'm consistently reaching for. So I'm going to declutter that one. I'm just trying to give a peek. I see another Fresh Kiss. This one is in the shade Saloon. I'm also going to declutter this one. I just don't really wear that really kind of hot pink shade very often. Another Fresh Kiss, this one is in Kick It Up. I'm also going to declutter that one. So also in my Best of Beauty for 2022, I mentioned from Colourpop the Glowing Lips, and this one is in the shade Cockatoo. I really like this one. I like the shade. It gives a really beautiful kind of like a mix between like a balm and a gloss, but I really, really enjoyed these. So definitely want to keep my one in Cockatoo. And then I did also mention the Blotted Lips from Colourpop, and this one is in the shade Bust, which is another shade that I just really enjoy. So you can see that these aren't as opaque, and they're supposed to give more of that blotted lip look, of course. But I think that they're really cool, a little bit more, pulls like a little bit more matte on the lips. But I think this one is a really fun one, also mentioned, if I didn't say, in Best of Beauty. So definitely want to keep that one. Let's move over to Crusty because I can see this one peeking out here from Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Wifey. I have had this little mini from Huda Beauty for so many years. I feel like I put this into like a Project Pan video in 2022, and I was like, or maybe it was like a farewell tour, and then I just kind of forgot because I never keep up with those series because I get so overwhelmed by how much makeup I have, and I feel like it's impossible to hit pan anywhere. But like this, actually Crusty. This just needs to be tossed. This is so disgusting. Nope. That's gotta go. I do see another Colourpop Blotted Lip, and this one is in the shade Paint Me. I don't know if I need to keep necessarily like multiple shades. That's pretty, I think I'm still gonna keep Bust though. That's the one that I kind of always am reaching in for. So again, just I don't feel like I need to keep like so many shades of products either. So I am going to declutter that one. This is kind of fun. I'm just trying to be on it, okay? I see a lip liner here from Colourpop. This is in Rudolph. This is a red lip liner. Now, I don't really wear red lipstick very often, but when I do like to have a red lip liner, and I don't know if I have another one. So I think the closest that I have is Rare Beauty Bold, which is swatched right here, and this is the Colourpop Rudolph. Ooh, I'm like, ooh, this is a tough one. I do really like the Colourpop lip liners. I think I am going to keep that one just because it is more of like an actual red. For those times that I don't wear red lips very often, but for when I do want to have a red lip liner. So I'm going to keep that one. And then I am going to keep my Colourpop one in Rare also. Because this one, I don't feel like is necessarily red. Like the packaging looks red. This one is more of like that darker terracotta nude, which I think is really beautiful. When it comes to red lips, I don't have a lot of options. This might be some of the only reds that I have here. So from Charlotte Tilbury, this is in Patsy Red, and I will be honest, I got a set of the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing lipsticks, and I have kept the majority of them throughout the years. I do love the Charlotte lipsticks. I'm not a big like collector gal when it comes to makeup, but something about the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, I just always feel that I want to keep. I really like the packaging on these, and that is a pretty red. So I'm going to continue to keep my Charlotte Tilbury. That's like the one area where I kind of give myself a little bit of leeway. And then again, from the Colourpop and Rudolph collection, a pretty red, but I really don't want to keep a lot of red lipsticks. So going to declutter that. I do also have from Persona Cosmetics, this is their liquid lipstick in Holy Grail. I know I kept this through my last declutter because I was like, oh, you know, it's my red lip, but I've had this for a long time and I'll have the Charlotte Tilbury if I really want to wear a red lip. But honestly, I don't think I wore red lipstick at all in 2022. So I'm going to declutter that. And then this one here is actually a gloss from Ofra. You can see it has a little bit of sparkle in there, but it's also a little bit red. This is in Juicy, but I don't really wear like a red gloss either. So going to declutter that one. I do see this here from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is the collaboration with Jen Atkin. So this does have a lip liner and then also more of like your regular kind of orangish red tone lipstick here. I'm kind of like running out of room. And these are fine, but again, not something that I reach for on the regular. So I'm also going to declutter that one from e.l.f. Another one that I mentioned in my Best of Beauty from 2020, the Givenchy Marble Lip Balm. Really love this one. Wear it all the time, of course. So I am going to be keeping that. I did also mention from Rare Beauty their lipsticks, and I'm pretty much, I think, going to be keeping all of my Rare Beauty lipsticks. So I have Wise, Worthy, Humble, and Lively. So we have Wise and Worthy, two nudes that I reach for all of the time. And then I have Humble and Lively. Again, I reach for these lipsticks all of the time. These 4 shades, I just kind of go for like whatever I'm feeling that day, whatever matches my outfit, my mood, whatever. I love the Rare Beauty lipsticks, so I do want to keep these. Let me just move over to some absolute holy grails. Like, I will not be giving these up. Again, my own collaboration with Ofra Cosmetics. This is in Millie. I actually just got a refill on some today. Thank goodness, because my Millies are looking pretty bare. This is my most worn lip gloss at the moment. I feel like it goes very well with the cold girl trend. So of course, keeping that one. Charlotte Tilbury, Very Victoria. I've been wearing this for years and absolutely loving it. So of course, keeping Very Victoria. I do love the Colourpop lip liners. Beeper has been a favorite of mine for many years. The Sigma Beauty lip oils, I talk about these all the time. My favorite is in Tint. From Milani, again, been talking about these lipsticks for a long time. These are their Color Fetish lipsticks, and I have mine in the shade 420 Tease. And then from MAC Cosmetics, the good old Honey Love. I mean, this is just one of my favorite lipsticks. Been, again, talking about it for years. So those are some of my tippy top favorites. So they clearly cannot go anywhere. A few more that I mentioned in my Best of Beauty from 2020. So from BK Beauty, the Warm Spice Lip Liner. From Natasha Denona from her My Dream collection, I really loved her lip liner, and then also the lip gloss. And then from Clarins, I do have these lip oils. Now I do love these. I don't feel like I need to keep all of the shades. So I think, because I do also have the Dior Lip Glow, which I actually think the Clarins are better than the Dior, but I was trying to see shade wise. I think maybe I can declutter this one from Clarins, and then I'm gonna keep those two, and then also keep the Dior. So I am going to declutter the Cherry from Clarins, but I'm gonna keep Honey, and then this one is Raspberry, and I'm gonna keep the Dior Lip Glow Oil in Mahogany. It was very expensive. It's always sold out. I finally just got my hands on it. But like I said in my review, I think it looks best like right when you apply it. And then after a little bit, it's like, not necessarily my favorite, but I'm gonna hold on to that one. Okay, a few more here from Colourpop. Another Fresh Kiss, this one in the shade Hook. So I'm going to declutter that one. This one is in one of their So Glassy lip formulas and is in the shade Newport. I also really don't mind the So Glassy, but again, out of all of my Colourpop lip formulas, I have a few others that are my favorites. So I'm also going to declutter that one. Another one that came from the Rudolph collection. This one is in the name Charisse. And this is more of a nude, pretty lipstick, but I have a lot of nudes, so I can declutter that one. Just another one from Colourpop, another Fresh Kiss. This one was in the shade Sealed with a Kiss. That took me a minute, but going to declutter that one. And then we have, this one is a So Glassy lipstick in La Jolla. This one is really pretty, but I know I have some other favorites, so I am going to declutter that one. Another Colourpop lip liner that came in the Rudolph collection. This matched the nude lipstick, but this one is too light on me, so I will declutter that one. Okay, I feel like we're really doing it. And so far, I think that I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty positive about this one. I do have a set here. This was with the Michaela and Glamlight collection, and all of these are much too light on me. There's a lip liner, a lipstick, and then there is a gloss that was pretty and has like little hints of like green in it. But both the lip liner and the lipstick are just like way no, that does not work on my skin tone. So I think I can just give away this whole set to somebody that would be better suited for them. A couple more lip oils from Sigma Beauty. These are my favorite lip oils. So we have Hush and Tranquil. So I did keep Tint, and I feel like maybe I have a second one. I do. Second one of Tint. This is my favorite. So I'm also gonna keep my backup of Tint because I'm kind of savage like that. But I think I'm gonna keep like the more clear one. And then I am going to declutter Tranquil. I don't feel like I need like so many, but I do want to keep, I want to keep a majority because I do love them. I see some more glosses from Colourpop, and these are their Luxe glosses. I do like the Luxe glosses from Colourpop, but I just feel like I like other glosses more, or that I've just been going for my lip oils even so much more. So I'm like looking at these, and again, like what I've said in past declutters is when I open my drawer, what am I reaching for time and time again? And I really haven't reached for the Colourpop glosses in a minute. I still like them. I would still recommend them, but honestly, I think I am going to be fine to declutter them. Another one from the Christian Audet and Mel Thompson collection. This is the Nude Lipstick in Beauty. I do want to keep this one. I think that it's a really beautiful nude. And again, in memory of Mel, I will be holding on to that one. I have a handful of different Kaja, I think these are called the Love Swipe. So these are a little bit like a soft matte lipstick is how I would describe them. I think that they're pretty. I think the packaging is pretty, but I just don't really go for the formula like in general all that much, like the soft matte, and kind of a little bit more on like the liquid lipstick side of things. Again, pretty, but I just don't really reach for these. So I'm going to declutter those four. Kind of along those lines, I think it's just, this might be the only one that I have from Kaleidos, but this is their like clay lipsticks, and this one is in Skinship. It's a nice nude, again, kind of more of that soft matte lipstick. I just don't really wear that formula a whole lot. So I'm also going to declutter that one from Kaleidos. And then a few more, let's do a little bit more lip liners here. I know I can declutter. This is from Makeup Revolution and their Clueless collection in the shade Thai. I mentioned this in my worst makeup of 2022. This was such a dry lip liner. I mean, it's so cute. I wish it would have worked out, but that's a no. So I have a couple here on top from Essence. So I have Curious and then also Just Perfect. I actually love Curious, and I wear this so often. These lip liners are super affordable. I actually bought them because so many of you were recommending them, but I think I mostly just reach into Curious. So I'm gonna keep that one and declutter the Just Perfect. From Persona Cosmetics, I have their lip liner in Almond. It's a really nice lip liner. I just don't feel like I need to keep 1,000 lip liners. I'm gonna declutter that one. From MAC Whirl, this is an OG holy grail of mine. I love Whirl. I have to keep that one. I also really enjoy the ones from Lawless Beauty, and this is one I reach for over and over again. This one is in the shade Honey Rose. I just don't have a ton of these kind of more mauve-y lip liners, but these are really smooth, really beautiful. Obviously need to sharpen this one. I am going to be keeping that. And then from Il Makiage, this was the Carly Bible collaboration, and this is in the shade Bible. It's a nice nude, and I've used it quite a bit, but I have other nudes that I prefer, so I'm gonna declutter that one. And then another one with Christian Audet and Mel Thompson, and this one is in Smooches. This is a little bit of a darker nude. Clearly need to sharpen this baby here, but I will also be keeping that one. A lipstick from the Carly Bible Il Makiage collection. This one is in the shade Luna. This is a really stunning nude. Like, I really liked this very cool tone brown. Honestly, I don't think that it's like so similar to my MAC in Honey Love, but I feel like when I want to go for a tone like that, I actually reach more into my MAC, and I use a more like brown toned lip liner, and I kind of get the effect that I want. So for that reason, I'm going to declutter the one from the Carly Bible Il Makiage collection. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, so I see maybe some more glosses chilling on top here. So let's go through some of these. So from NYX, this is Milky Gloss in Milk and Honey. I actually really love this one. I think that it is so beautiful. These were getting a lot of attention and hype, so I bought it and I do not regret it, and I do want to keep that one. I did also buy another one though, and I don't like this shade as much. This one's more cool toned. This is Cookies and Milk. I really like the formula. I just reach for Milk and Honey more, so I'm actually going to declutter that one. And then this one here is from Bare Minerals in the shade Adventure. It's fine, just not a standout, so I'm gonna declutter that one. This was one of my favorite glosses for such a long time, the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Queen Cobra. Oh man, did I really love this gloss. But I have not reached for it in a hot minute. I don't know if it's just because I'm reaching for Millie so much more, but this one really was so stunning. Like, my first thought is that I want to keep it, and then I'm like, Samantha, I cannot tell you the last time that I have worn this. So it's beautiful, but honestly, I've had it for such a long time, it could probably be tossed. And then we have from City Beauty, this is their City Lips, a plumping lip gloss. I also really do like this gloss, and I like the shade of it. I'm trying not to keep I'm looking over what I have. I don't want to keep too many glosses though, but I like that this one isn't like a super thick gloss. Plump. I'm gonna declutter this one, and I think that I will be fine with that. And then from Huda Beauty, this is the Silk Balm in Rose Quartz. I've actually gone through like the original Silk Balm. This one has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's really beautiful. I really like the Silk Balms from Huda Beauty. I also have the Honey one as well, and I think that these are great, so I'm gonna keep both of those. Whew, okay. See some here from the e.l.f. and Dunkin' Donuts collection. So these weren't really favorites. They kind of came in like this keychain style. The whole collection was a little bit of a miss for me. So I'm going to declutter both of those. From Natasha Denona, I have her I Need a Nude lipstick, and this is in Noah. I love this lipstick. I think that it's so beautiful. I don't know if it was, yeah, it's a little bit similar to the Carly Bible one that I decluttered, maybe a little bit darker, but love that shade. Definitely want to keep that one. More glosses from Ofra Cosmetics in Millie. Again, I'm keeping all of my Millies because I love Millie so much. And then I have one also in Scorpio. This one is a little bit similar to Millie. It has a little bit of like an iridescent shift to it though. So this one is in Millie, and then this one is in Scorpio. But obviously Millie is my favorite, so I am going to declutter Scorpio. Another favorite of mine, one that I'm almost done with, is from Lawless Beauty. This is the Forget the Filler lip gloss. This is beautiful. It's plumping without any sort of like tingly feeling, and it's just so gorgeous on the lips. I do already have another one of those, so I am going to be keeping that one. This one is a little bit, like, I want to say it's newer to me, but it's not like it's necessarily new. I just haven't used it a ton. This is from Milani. It's their Tinted Lip Balm in Flora. I was thinking about keeping it because I feel like I want to try it more, but with this shade, I just don't think I'm going to wear it all that often. So I am actually going to declutter that one. Then I see this one from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is their Mint Melt, their lip plumping gloss. This one I thought was good, but not, you know, again, just not a standout to me. I'm trying to keep my standouts in here. So I'm going to declutter that one. I see another lip liner from Hindash. This is in the shade Intra. Again, just not favorite ones, so I'm going to declutter that one. Purchased from Give Beauty, and this just kind of like fell apart. Oh. Okay. Well, this was Tragic Me, which I feel like sums that up right now. I just didn't really love the formula. It's more of a matte lip, but nothing that stood out to me. And okay, never. So we're going to declutter that one. That's kind of sad. I see from Colourpop, this is one of their Star Wars collections. This is in Dark Lord. I'm just not a big Star Wars girl. Cool packaging and everything, but I'm going to declutter that. Kind of similar to the Give Beauty. This was my bad. When Fenty Beauty came out with their refillable lipsticks, the original came with the case and the lipstick, but it didn't, and it just came with the refillable lipstick. This one is in Scala's Sister, I believe it is. It's fine, not a favorite. Going to declutter it. Another one from Colourpop. This is in Ganache Queen. I think this came with their Not a Box of Chocolates collection, but it is a pretty deep brown, and I don't wear the brown lipsticks all too often, so I know that I could pass that along to someone. I have a couple here from Merit Beauty, and the one in Slip I actually wear so much, and I've been wearing it so much this week. These are not the most opaque lipsticks, but they're super comfortable. They kind of feel a little bit balm-like as well, but I just think that one is so stunning. So I am gonna keep Slip. The other shade I have is in Fashion. I just don't wear this one as often, so I'll declutter that one. I've been staring at this one from Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Last Matte Lipstick in Skinny Dipping. I thought that I was gonna keep this, but I'm like, honestly, when is the last time I reached for it? It's such a beautiful shade. But again, every time that I open my drawer, I haven't reached for it. Pass that one on, but I think that it's a really beautiful formula. I have some glosses here from Sigma Beauty. Glosses aren't my absolute favorite. These are both from the Alice in Wonderland collection. So I'm going to declutter both of those. We are really doing it. I had to charge my camera battery. Here comes Aries to help me out. On this one from Huda Beauty, this is a Demi Matte in Day Slayer. Man, I really liked this, but again, this is more of that liquid lip type formula, and I just don't really wear these anymore. I kind of totally forgot that I had that, but I'm gonna declutter that one. Okay, we have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury going on. And again, Charlotte Tilbury is my favorite lipstick formula. The Matte Revolution especially is my favorite. I wear these all of the time, but you know, let's go through them. We have Cover Star, which is pretty light. Okay, I probably don't have to keep this one. I thought that I was going to, but I probably don't have to. I like it, but it is pretty light. Okay, we're gonna declutter that one. Wow. Okay, we're decluttering Charlotte Tilbury. Great. We have Supermodel. This is a really pretty pink. Yes. Okay. Yes, we will be keeping Supermodel. We have Runway Royalty. I love this one. Yep, a little bit of a lighter pink. Yep. Okay, so we got to keep that one. I know which one I'm going to declutter, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of you. Next up, we have Pillow Talk. This is like the iconic Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, but this is the one I'm going to declutter. I know I feel like a lot of you won't be able to believe that, but I've had Pillow Talk for a very long time, and it's not my particular favorite shade on me. I think it looks so good on so many other people, including one of my like close friends at the complex. Whenever she wears it, I'm always like, Pillow Talk looks so good on you. I just don't think it looks that good on me. I don't know. My Very Victoria Moore, I wear that one so frequently, and the others that I just kept as well. So I am going to declutter Pillow Talk, and then this one is in Catwalking, and this is one of my most worn shades. Again, something about this like cool tone brown I just absolutely love. So I will be keeping that one. I can't believe I decluttered two. I thought I was just gonna do the one. And then I do have another one that came in that Kissing Lips collection, and this one is in JK Magic. This one was my favorite for a while because it's that really beautiful peachy shade. Honestly, I thought that I was gonna keep this one, but now I feel like I'm like kind of on a roll with decluttering, and I think I'm gonna declutter it. You know, I kept the red, and I feel like the other ones that I kept, like I'm good with. Like I'm gonna wear those over and over again. Okay, we're really thriving right now. I also have some glosses. This one is in Walk of No Shame. It's pretty, but I've had it for a long time. I don't really reach for it, so I'm gonna declutter that one. But then we do have the Collagen Lip Bath in Pillow Talk, and this is stunning, and it just does something so beautiful to the lips, and I enjoyed this one so much. I definitely don't want to part with that one. I also have my lip liner at Pillow Talk. I'm going to declutter this one as well. It's pretty, and I've used it a lot. Again, I'm just not, you know, I can pass it on. I can pass these on to my friends who look a lot better in those shades. Then I think just the last one I see from Charlotte Tilbury is in Pillow Talk Diamond. So it has the sparkles in here. Okay, I haven't worn this in a hot minute. There was a moment that I was like very obsessed with it. I just don't think I'm as obsessed with it anymore. Pretty, I don't think that I have to keep it. I kind of thought that I was going to, but once I swatched it, I was like, oh yeah, it's like, I don't know, kind of this like gold. No, I'm good. I'm gonna declutter it. Oh. I have the Kosas lip liner in Hotline. I didn't really like this. I thought that it was a very drying lip liner, so I didn't really give that one high reviews, so I'm gonna declutter that. I have some glosses from Tower 28. Okay. I like these glosses. I gave them a second try, and I definitely liked them more than the first time that I tried them. I still just don't feel like I need to keep them because I have a lot of other glosses. And I said I wear the same 10 lip products over and over. I definitely have more than 10 lip products in my keep pile, so I'm going to declutter those. Also from Kaja Beauty. I think that I compared the Kaja and the Tower 28 recently. The Kaja, again, I like it. It's pretty. It's just kind of a little bit on the thicker side, which I don't necessarily love. So again, just not a favorite. Know that I can declutter that. From Nabla Cosmetics, this is their Shine Theory lip gloss. I've had this for a hot minute as well. This is in District. Again, don't really reach for it, so I'm going to declutter that one. Another one from Tower 28, their lip liner in Work of Art. I've actually been wearing this pretty much all this week, so I'm actually going to keep it. It's a nice nude, and I like it. And this is my lip liner I've been wearing this week, so definitely want to keep that one. I do see my lip liner, this little tiny little baby lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is an iconic nude. This is my absolute favorite lip liner, and I will keep on keeping on until I can't keep on no more. So that's a holy grail. Definitely have to keep that one. From Urban Decay, these are fairly newer lipsticks. This one is in the shade Pleased. So this is your liquid lipstick. I'm just not really into these lip products right now. Definitely not a favorite of mine. So I'm gonna declutter that one. I have another little mini lip gloss here from Sigma Beauty. This one is in the shade Lilac Wine. Not a shade that I wear super often, so I'm going to declutter that one. This is from Vive Cosmetics, which is Jamie Genevieve's brand. It is coming in hot. It's a nice brown nude. I like it, just not a favorite of mine though. I don't consistently reach for it, so I am going to declutter that one. From Colourpop, I actually have a lippy stick in my collection, and I did wear this week. This is an Aquarius. I'm trying to remember if this was a collab with Kathleen Lights. I feel like it is, but it's this fun light pink shade. It's really pretty, but again, I feel like I've been kind of grabbing for some of my lip products. I put everything in their basket, and I was just sitting here waiting to do this declutter video. So when I wasn't sure what to wear, I would grab something that I'm like, wait, I haven't worn this in a minute. What do I think? And I like Aquarius, and I like the shade. I think that it's pretty. I just don't think I'm gonna really reach for this on like my most like consistent basis. So I am actually going to declutter that one, and I think I'll be all right with that. And then I see another lip liner from Colourpop. This one is in Ashton. Oh, this was my favorite for a hot minute. This is a very cool toned lip liner. I'm actually gonna keep this because I don't feel like I kept a whole ton of cool tone lip liners, and I feel like I did keep some cool tone lipsticks. So I'm gonna keep it to balance it out, and I also really enjoy the Colourpop lip liners. I have a few different lip liners here from KKW Beauty. I bought like a little set a while back. So this one I have Nude 1, Nude 2, and then 90s style. So we have Nude 1, Nude 2, and 90s style. I know that I can declutter 90s style, just not really a shade that I wear very often. And then Nude 1, I actually think is a little bit, it's gonna be a little bit too dark for me, so I'm gonna keep Nude 2. And strangely enough, I kind of do go into it a lot. I like that it's also a mini, like I throw it in my clutch here and there, but I don't know. I liked those lip liners, but those are the two shades that I'm gonna keep. Another Colourpop lippy pencil in the shade BFF2. I actually do wear this one quite a bit also. I'm gonna keep it. I do love me some lip liners. I feel like I did a good job on my lip liners, so I'm really like keeping my faves, you know? And then I have from Natasha Denona, this was from her I Need a Rose lip collection, and I just did not like this one. This is in Daphne, and then I did also get the lipstick as well. And I bought it because I loved Noah so much, but I felt like the formulas were definitely very different. Both of these lip products are pretty dry. I was not impressed, so I am going to be decluttering both of those. A few here that I have from Makeup by Mario. This one is in the shade Sam, so this is a matte lipstick. It was fine, like it was pretty, but nothing that blew me away. So going to declutter that one. And then these were getting a ton of hype. This one is in Mauve Glow. And honestly, I like, not that I think that they're like dupes or anything, but I like my kind of like glowing lips from Colourpop a lot more. I feel like maybe they came out around the same time too. So I feel like maybe that's why I was comparing them. But I definitely reach for my Colourpop a lot more than the Makeup by Mario. So I'm going to declutter that one. And then this one here, oh, I do, okay. This is from Rare Beauty. This is their gloss in Nearly Neutral. This is a really nice like glossy balm. Honestly though, I haven't really been reaching for it. Like when I go into my drawer, I don't feel like this is what I'm reaching for. It's really pretty. I just don't feel like I need it. And I also feel like I just kept a lot of lip liners. So I'm gonna pass on that. This one is pretty new to me. I think I've only tried it one time from Copari, their Peptide Lip Cloud. I feel like I need to actually put this like in my bathroom to do with like my skincare routine. I think it's supposed to be more of like a nourishing lip product if I understand right. So I'm actually gonna throw that in my bathroom so I can remember to get some more use out of it. And then from Persona Cosmetics, this is their E-Balm. This is in the shade Meditate, and I like it. We're getting down to it where it's like, I like it, it's pretty. I just don't think I have to keep it. I think I'm good. My keep pile is definitely very large, so I'm going to declutter that. I have one from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is in Pinkies Up. I don't know, these didn't necessarily turn into favorites for me, so I'm going to declutter that one too, which is in Basic Beige. So again, going to declutter that one. I have this from Wayne Goss. I think this came in a Beautylish Lucky Bag, and this is in Walnut. It's a fine lipstick. It just didn't necessarily speak to my soul on any deep level. So I will be decluttering that. I have a lipstick from Hindash in Call Me Peaches. I just didn't feel like their lip products did much for me, so I'm also going to declutter that one. From e.l.f. Cosmetics, this is a lip liner, the Love Triangle Lip Liner. These are actually really nice lip liners. I just feel like I kept a lot from Colourpop, which I like a little bit more, so I'm going to declutter that one. From Tarte Cosmetics, their Maracuja Lip Plump. This one is in the shade, I think it's Juicy Beige or something along those lines. The sticker fell off, but I bought these because so many people were just like crazy raving about them, and I thought it was fine. Like it didn't turn into a favorite. It was just like fine for me, so I'm actually gonna declutter it. I think I'll be okay with that. And then finally, I have one here from Bite Beauty, and this is in Flights. This is what I made at the Lip Lab when I went to New York with Angie. So I got to make my custom shade, this beautiful kind of mauvey tone. I named it Flights because I do love traveling, and they put the little plane on there for me. So this is so fun, and I wear this all the time. This is always in my clutch. It's like the perfect touch-up lipstick. So obviously have to keep my custom shade. We did it. That's everything. All right, well, my camera died once again, as I was saying. We are finished. Let me pull everything out and we will see how I did. So at the top here, this is everything that I am decluttering, and I tried to break it down in the different sections. So I'm decluttering 19 lip liners, 43 lipsticks, and then 26 like lip glosses and balms for a total of 88 products decluttered. And then here on the bottom is what I am keeping. Look at all those nudes. We have 18 lip liners, 18 lipsticks, and then 17 glosses. And so I am keeping a total of 53 products. I am really proud of this. I think that this is much better. I am going to be doing a makeup collection video after I do my eyeshadow palette declutter next. And I am going to be really focusing on using up products this year. And so I am hoping at the end of the year that I actually have an even smaller lipstick collection, because I'm hoping like some lip liners will be done. I'm hoping some glosses will be done. If I can finish my MAC Honey Love lipstick, it will be a freaking miracle. But I also just hit pan on a bronzer, so anything can happen this year. 2023 is my year. I'm gonna be using up my makeup and feeling really good about it. But I think this is great. 88 decluttered, 53 keeping, you know, some of my favorites, some that I keep reaching for, and I'm really happy about this. I was looking everything over and I'm like, you know what? This is good. 53 is definitely still a lot of products. Don't get me wrong on any level here. Like my one in Millie, she's about gone. A couple of my lip liners, they are almost used up. And with a smaller collection and also not trying as much new makeup, I really think that I can use up more. So that is it for my entire lip collection declutter. I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. Stay tuned because eyeshadow palettes will be coming. I hope you are enjoying the declutter series, and I hope 2023 is kicking off to a great start for you. If you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.